Well, it has been a while since we've heard from him, but George Michael is out with a new hit.
Wow. Or Wham, I should say, huh?
Wham.
Hey, he wrote it for the princess, and now it's going to be redone, or they're going to work up something in the way of a song for the new royal wedding, which is kind of cool. He's not going to be there, which is probably a good thing, but his song will be there as well. Did you grow up a Wham fan at all?
I was a Wham fan. You got to have faith, the faith, the faith. Hey, it's for the princess. It was for me?
Yeah.
He wrote the song for me? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, back to our traffic. Over on Bridgeview at Harlem Avenue at 78th Street, there is a building fire. What we know so far is that 2 people have been taken to the hospital. We don't know their conditions at this time. And 76th to 78th is blocked. Over on the Eisenhower, there is a rollover accident with injuries. There's gaper delays, police, fire, ambulance, everyone's on the scene. So you will experience delays. If that's where you have to go, please leave out at least another 15 minutes early. And over on California Avenue at Taylor Street, there is a water main break. Started about an hour ago, water is still gushing. The streets are wet. You've got to take your time. You must be careful. And back to you.
Well, if you thought you'd be able to ditch the fleece, not yet, because it's still a little crisp out there. We've got kind of cloudy skies. That's holding the temperatures down end day a little bit. But you know what? The rain is gone, so I'm happy, and I bet you probably are too.
I'm very happy. I didn't want to swim to work today like we've been doing recently. Yeah. I appreciate that. Although the rain's gone, we still have some problems out here on the roads. At Bridgeview at Harlem at 78th Street, there was a building fire. 2 people have gone to the hospital with smoke inhalation. We don't know their conditions at this time. We hope that they are okay. Also on Eisenhower Expressway at First Avenue, there is a rollover accident with injuries. There are gapers delays, people are stopping and looking. Police, fire, and ambulances are on the scene, so hopefully they get that taken care of very soon. And over on California Avenue at Taylor Street, there is a water main break. Water is gushing everywhere. Started about an hour ago. It's going to take several more hours to get fixed. So if you don't want a wet ride to work, you might want to avoid California Avenue. Back to you guys.
So so tell us about that show.
The Judge Mathis show, it's a court television show.
Yeah, yeah.
And there are people people always ask me, are these cases for real? They are completely real. These people have these issues. So we find the cases, they're filed across the country, we fly them in, they spend the night in Chicago. And the cool part is, I don't know if you're familiar with the small claims court system, you know, if you're the plaintiff and you win in your local court, that's great. You might have a victory, but you might not have any money because the defendant doesn't necessarily pay.
Is it hard to find the people to do it? Because sometimes they're giving all their, personal dirty laundry out on these shows.
You would be surprised how many people are willing to come. I would never do it.
Right,
So it's like I'm asking people to do something that I would never do myself. Right. But they're willing to do it because some people want the free trip. So a lot of people love Judge Mathis.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy.
Is he a nice guy in person?
Of course.
Awesome. Good.
Course.
That's so good to hear.
Of course.
I like him. That's
Wish
why.
he was my dad.
Really?
Yeah, he's a great guy. Very, very, very great guy.
When you talked about that, I wanted to ask this of a judge person. Sure. Now, there's some...
I'm a judge person.
Yeah, some of the people that are really deadbeats. Now, do they have to put $5 grand up?